Hello guys, welcome back sa isa na namang review ng Love at First Spike. So now we are at episode 4 ng series na to. And this is yung aftermath. Okay? Aftermath. Yung fallout, kumbaga, ng pag-quit ni Jared sa team ng volleyball. Dahil sa di niya pakikipagkaisa sa kanyang coach at dun sa pagpasok ni Uno sa team. So, di ba nga last episode parang ang mission gusto ni Jared alisin si Uno. So, pumalpak yun, pumalya at siya mismo yung nag-quit. Naunahan pa niya si Uno sa pag-quit sa volleyball team. So, itong episode na to nakasentro sa two words. Team building. Kasi ito ang nakita ni coach. Di ko pa rin kabisado pangalan ng coach nila, yung coach ng female volleyball team, to convince Jared back. So even his ego actually realize Jared is vital to the team. Kasi sa culture siguro na ginawa ni Jared. Okay. So, we need to address things first. Una, sa flashback last episode na kumbaga si Uno saka si Jared mag-friends dati. Si Jared nag-come out of the closet, meaning umamin siya na bakla siya kay Uno. Uno initially accepted the idea na bakla ang best friend niya, pero may reason in between kaya napauwi si Uno because of that he distanced himself with Jared. So malalaman natin sa episode na to. Number 2 is Farah's growing feelings / conflict kay Uno. Kumbaga kasi nalaman ni Farah yung pass ni Jared sa ni Uno, being the supportive cousin as Farah. Syempre, even though she has a crush on Uno, blood is thicker than water pa rin. And 3, will Jared come back to the team? Now, this episode has some high points, okay? Yung kay Uno, sa kay nanay niya, ni-real talk siya ng nanay niya. Kasi, kumbaga, Uno is being pictured her as a homophobe. Okay? He is surrounded kasi ng mga bakla. At syempre, ang mag-real talk sa'yo para mag-convince sa iyong prinsipyo, sa iyong pagkalalaki, ang pwedeng tumapak sa idea mo ay yung sarili mong ina. And dito na-realize si Uno, oh shit, something's wrong here, I have to adjust, diba? Ayun. Number 2 is the concept of volleyball being a team sport. Actually, in my head, maliban sa mga players ng FEU or ng UAP, I can't think of an international volleyball player. I'm sorry, I can't think out of my head. It's not like basketball or soccer or football na pwede akong mag-think out of the box of players, di ba? And I think that encapsulates that volleyball is a team sport. They don't have to rely on a superstar, okay? At binigang idea ito ni coach. Tapos ang player ata na sinight niya as reference si Kobe Bryant na kumbaga mag-shoot lang, rebound mo sarili mong bola, miss. Then layup, na miss, shoot lang. No. In volleyball, you have to earn trust. Pag sinabi ng player mo, ng ka-teammate mo, mine, which is yung parang this is the episode title, mine. Pag sinabi ng teammate mo mine, you have to put your trust on him. And I think isa yun sa reason kaya wala akong ma-think of na volleyball superstar, kumbaga, is because it is a team sport. Wala akong makitang superstar, wala akong makilala. I'm sorry if magko-comment kayo sinong sikat na international volleyball player. Sige, I'm wrong, pero out of the box kasi wala talaga akong maisip. Ayan. Okay. So there's a team building, kailangan nila mag-sign ng waiver. Diba? Para field trip lang, magsasign ka ng waiver, papaalam sa magulang mo. The training got canceled because of the coach decision na bisitahin si Jared. So si coach, dinala niya si Diamond, si Kidlat, si Ethan, saka si Uno to Jared's house. Dito nalaman na si Uno at si Jared ay childhood buddies for the first time ng volleyball team. Kasi sinabi yun ng nanay ni Jared. Nakita nila yung nanay ni Jared. Nakita ng nanay ni Jared si Uno. Juan Paulo Santillan pa ngayon pa yung tawag. Real name basis pa. First name basis sila. Ganun ka-close. If you're being referred to the first name basis, ganun kayo ka-close sa magulang. Tita pa ang tawag ni Uno. Yun. At dito nalaman, tinago pala ni Jared sa magulang niya na nag-quit siya sa volleyball team. Okay. Meron pa ata dito eksena earlier, yung sa Pochero. Yung feelings ni Jared, bitterness, nag-reflect sa panlasa niya sa Pochero. It's so funny. It's so Parang gusto ko tuloy si Sean Tristan mapasama sa PBB. For that, I'll personally root for Sean Tristan if kasama siya sa next collab edition ng Pinoy Big Brother. Okay. Jared didn't say he agrees to going back to team building. Pero yung tatay niya nag-agree. Okay. It's like he was goaded by his dad to join the team building. Pinasama pa si Farah on the count na they're both volleyball teams. Bakit yung men's lang yung sasama? Dapat kasama na rin yung ladies volleyball team. Which is tama naman. And syempre, I think it's reference subtly earlier na hindi nagpaalam si Farah sa coach niya kahit sinabi niya paalam, pero sinabi ng coach ng men's na siya yung magpapaalam sa sa coach ng women's volleyball team So malalaman natin yan next episode kung magagalit yung coach ng ladies volleyball team na hindi sila nagpaalam. Okay. Well, Jared has time to think. Next day, okay, field trip na, nag-CR si Uno. Jared eventually arrives. He arrives in a fashionista entrance kasama yung ladies volleyball team. And then, nag-head count yung ladies, lahat sila nandun. Nag-head count si Jared, lahat sila nandito. Uno almost missed the bus. Buti na lang, hindi umalis kagad. So, andun pa rin yung pagkainis ni Jared kay Uno. Pero, earlier that day, before entering the bus or joining the team building, binuksan niya yung scrapbook And that scrapbook has him and Uno in hearts. Tapos mayroon pa J, heart, U. At ito yung nakita ni Uno in the past. Kaya siya nailang kay Jared. Because he realized Jared has feelings for him. At nung umamin si Jared na bakla siya, he's into boys, he didn't realize he's into him nung nakita niya yung scrapbook. At kaya yun ang reason, kaya siya napaalis. So it was that then it got called back when Jared reading the scrapbook, which influenced him that maybe there's a chance na sa kanila, and to rebuild the friendship, he did. Of course, friends pa rin si Jared saka si Ethan, kasi si Ethan is the echo chamber ni Jared. Ako kung lovers sila. And yeah, Uno was forced to sit beside Farah for some reason. Ayaw niya sa likod. Siguro, tinulugan lang siya ni Farah sa biyahe. Then we got the team building activities. No cell phones allowed because they need to disconnect themselves to the outside world. So, Pinoy Big Brother ata to. And then they did some tasks. So, the plot decides it. Maganda yung task. Panalo yung girls. Actually, mahangad ako doon sila sa hula hoop Di ko naisip yun yung isang babae hawak ng hula hoop tapos lahat sila pipila tapos papasok lang. Napakadali kasi nagpakahirap pa yung men's volleyball team Diamond joined the men's obviously kasi lesbian siya. Ayun. Ang awkwardness dito, this is a team building pero ang pinarusahan lang ni coach is Si Uno, si Diamond, yung mga kilala, not Lucian and not the jobbers, yung mga extra, yung mga libero or yung mga bench players siguro. Pinarusahan lang niya yung 5. Si Ethan hindi pinarusahan. I don't know. 4, sorry. 4 lang pinarusahan. I mean, this is a team building, so if anything has to be punished, it's the whole team, di ba? But yun, umulan, so they decide to call up the punishment. Nag-usap-usap yung 4. And then nagsorry si Diamond, si Jared, saka si Kidlat. Si Uno tahimik lang. In this whole episode, he has trouble breaking out of his feelings, saying his feelings out loud. Yun yung problema ni Uno dito. Okay? So, even though nagkaayos si Jared, si Diamond, si Kidlat, Jared just decides to ignore yung kay Uno entirely, but will work with him. Kumbaga, this does not mean Jared rejoins the volleyball team entirely, pero I think the decision is after the team building. Yan. Then they went into a party, naglasing sila, and then nag-walk out si Farah kasi titigan siya ni Uno, and then hinabol ni Uno si Farah. Then there are lights everywhere. Tapos hinatak ni Uno si Farah, naghaligan sila. And that's how the episode ends. So, nakikita ko dito, magkakaroon tayo dito ng 2 love triangle. So, yung magpinsan, si Farah saka si Jared for Uno. And then, since si Jared may gusto kay Uno, Jared, Uno, and then si Ethan. Si River, nag-gets ko na bakit ang dami na inis sa Asper. Nakakainis si River dito pero buti walang River. Baka next episode, babalik si River. Ayun. So, yeah, I think this is a good episode para sa akin. Medyo, maganda naman. It's not as good as last week, but it's good. You know? Not good, skyrocketing good. It's good as in good. Ayan. So, see you next week for episode 5. This is Harriet. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon for more Love at First Spike reviews. Goodbye!